fellow enthusiasts, this is TommyLanham, and I am on a mission to break the monotony of the mundane and the mediocre by bringing as much enthusiasm to as many businesses, ministries, marriages, and individual lives as I possibly can. Hey, if you want to learn how you can bless somebody tremendously, then this video is for you.
Here we go.
Hey, I know that oftentimes as people of faith, believers, we tend to have this negative view toward building wealth. I don't believe it's bad to have wealth. Having money is not a sin. I know in 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 10 it says, "For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil." Understand the emphasis there. It doesn't say that money is the root of evil. It doesn't even say that money is the root of all kinds of evil. It says the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. And what I'm emphasizing here is not to love money, but just simply to be wise with your money. And when we're wise with our money, we are able to build some wealth. The wealth isn't bad, it's the person behind the wealth. Money is neither evil nor good. Money is what we call amoral, which means it doesn't have morals. It's how it's used as to whether it's good or bad. If you use the money for bad, selfish reasons, that is evil. If you use money for good, positive, godly reasons, then it is good. But it's not the money that is the issue. In Proverbs 28 verse 20, "A faithful man will be richly blessed, but one who is eager to get rich will not go unpunished." Now that may seem like somewhat of a contradiction, but it's not. First of all, the faithful man will be richly blessed. First of all, there's more ways to be blessed than just financially. There's many blessings. There's emotional blessings. There's blessings of health and relationships and all kinds of ways to be blessed. A relationship with God is a blessing. We can go through a whole list of blessings that have nothing to do with money. However, sometimes money is a blessing, right? Especially if you're really in need of it. Money is a blessing, so sometimes maybe God does bless financially. Now, please don't misunderstand me. I am not a proponent of prosperity theology. As a matter of fact, I have huge issues with prosperity theology. But what I understand is that when we are faithful in what we do and how we act, and we're faithful in being wise with our money, we can be richly blessed. We can build some wealth in that. Building wealth is not a sin. It's the heart behind it that makes it a sin. Listen, if you are wise with your money and you build up a lot of wealth, can you be a blessing to people? If you've built up a lot of wealth and there's a ministry that is really needing financing, how can they be blessed through your wealth? If you know a kid that's wanting to go to Bible college to prepare for the ministry, and sometimes Bible college can be very expensive, and they just don't have the money to go, can you be a blessing because of your wealth? If there's a family in your neighborhood that has fallen on hard times, they've lost their job, or maybe their house is burned, or they've had a lot of sickness, and man, they just need somebody's help, not a handout, but somebody to just help them through a tough time, can that family be blessed through your wealth? You bet they can. Hey, I've shared with you before that Dave Ramsey is probably my favorite financial coach. I want to lay out for you right now an equation that Dave Ramsey oftentimes presents in his live presentations and also on his radio shows. I want to lay this out because it makes a lot of sense, and it's a way for you to be wise with your money. I want to lay out this equation right now that Dave Ramsey has come up with. This is a great way to be wise with your money. Look at this for a second. If you save up $100 a month, love my handwriting there. If you save up $100 a month and you do that for 40 years at 12% interest. Now, some of you may say, 12% interest? Where are you going to get 12% interest on your money? Hey, look at mutual funds. I'm not going to teach about mutual funds here, but I would encourage you to find somebody who does mutual funds and talk to them about that. If you don't know where to find them, go to daveramsey.com and go to his ELP link for financial advisors in your area that can help you invest in mutual funds, or at least teach you how that works. Talk about 12% interest here. My wife and I, we have mutual funds. We also have mutual funds for each one of our kids. We have several mutual funds within those. Listen, over the past year, we had one mutual fund that was over 25% interest. This is not an unreasonable number, okay? This is a conservative number. 12% interest. You save $100 a month, which is not that much money, for 40 years at 12% interest. Because of compounding interest, this is what happens. Look at this. You will end up with $1,176,477. $1,176,477. Could you bless somebody with that? Does that mean you're evil? Does that mean you're eager for money? Does that mean you have a love for money? No, it just means you were wise. $100 a month, that's not unreasonable. You don't have to love money or be eager for money in order to do that. It's just simply being wise with your money. And then Dave Ramsey does this. I love this. If you never listen to Dave Ramsey, I encourage you to do that. He goes into much more detail than I do. But he says, if you look at this, $1,176,477, that's a lot of money. What if we're half wrong? Look at this. If we are half wrong, it still ends up being this. $588,283, actually. I got those wrong. 238 and 50 cents. $588,000, 238 and 50 cents. Listen, that's still a lot of money, right? Could you still bless people with that? If you knew somebody that was falling on hard times and you had that much money where you didn't have to worry about paying your own bills with every cent that you have, and you were able to bless somebody, would this be enough to do that? Would this be enough to give to somebody who wants to go to Bible college and prepare for the ministry? Would this be enough to give to somebody who's on the mission field, pouring their life into serving God and reaching people with the gospel, or whatever endeavor you want to look at? Would this be enough to help people? Yes, yes, yes. This does not have to be a love of money. This does not have to be eager for money. It can be just a pure desire to bless other people. Do you have that desire? Just simply be wise with your money, and you can bless abundantly somebody else's life. And through that, you know what you could do? Not because you got a lot of money, not because you got a lot of wealth, but because you're able to bless people, you're able to feed your enthusiasm. Hey guys, if you enjoy the content that I've been sharing with you, please comment and let me know what resonated with you so that I can find that out. And plus, if there's anything else that you would like for me to cover, you can put that in the comment section as well. If you like this, please click on the like. If you'd like to be a part of the fellow enthusiast community, please click the subscribe button below.